Welcome students. As you all know, we were dealing with the third chapter, data representation. Till this, we have already completed all the number system conversions. Okay, we have learnt how to convert it from binary or you say decimal to the other number systems, and also from the other number systems to the decimal number system. Now, having done everything, okay, where we need to concentrate? What was the name of the chapter? Data representation, correct? Now the data that we are giving to the computer is of which type? In decimal, binary, hexadecimal and octal. Which type of data you are giving to the computer? You are giving the binary data, isn't it? So what we have to concentrate in this chapter is the binary one, correct? Now we know how to convert it to the decimal, how to convert from decimal to binary. We have understood this. Given the binary number, now it will be having some rules for addition, subtraction, just like your decimal rules. Okay, so now we have to study first the binary addition and later we have to study binary subtraction. Okay, fine. Shall we start? Now first take two numbers, 75 plus 85, any two numbers. Okay, these are there. You can add them in your actual mathematics. Okay, these two are the decimal numbers, you already know. You know the rules of adding these, correct? You say 5 plus 5, 10, then 1 is carry, correct? 8 plus 7 is 15, then 1, so 160, like this you say. Now you know the rules of adding two decimal numbers, but here we are adding two binary numbers. So first we have to learn the basic rules of adding two binary numbers. Okay, what these two are called as? The numbers which you add are called as addends. Okay, so there will be addend 1 and addend 2, correct? Addend 1 and addend 2. Now in binary, how many digits are there? Only two digits are there. Only 0 and 1. Only two digits are there, correct? In these two digits, how many combinations you can form? You think yourselves. Only when there are two digits, 0 and 1, how many combinations you can form? You can say either 0 plus 0 or 0 plus 1 or 1 plus 0 or 1 plus 1. Four combinations are possible when there are two digits. Am I right? Is there any other combination possible than this? No. Correct? So, four combinations are there. Each will have one sum and carry. Isn't it? Each will have a sum and carry. See, as I said, when you do 75 plus 85, 5 plus 5, 0 and 1, what do you call this as? This is carry and this is sum, isn't it? So whenever you have two numbers, when you add them, you always get a sum and a carry. So 0 plus 0, what is the answer? 0 itself. There will be neither sum nor carry. Correct? This is first rule. Second rule, 0 plus 1. When you do 0 plus 1, 0 plus 1 means what? Yes, sum is 1. Is there any carry generated? No carry is generated. Correct? So it is 0. Same, 1 plus 0. Sum is 1, carry is 0. But what happens when you say 1 plus 1? 1 plus 1, when you say, you cannot say 2. Because there are only what? Two digits, 0 and 1, isn't it? Then what is 1 plus 1? 1 plus 1. What is the answer? You should say 0 as the sum and 1 as the carry, isn't it? Because it exceeds the highest number. When you are doing the decimal addition, okay, say for example what you took earlier, 5 plus 5 is what? 10, isn't it? 10 means, which is the largest digit in decimal? 9. If it exceeds, then what you do? You take 0 here and take a carry, isn't it? This is what you do. In the same way, when you do 1 plus 1, okay, which is the largest digit in the binary? 1 itself, because only 0 and 1 is there. When it exceeds the largest digit, then the 0 will be the sum and 1 will be the carry. Okay, so the rule is 1 plus 1, 0 is the sum and 1 is the carry. Now using these basic rules, see this table is the most important one. You all need to know this table. If you know this table, you can just apply these rules and add two numbers. Finished. Can we take some examples now? Okay, the examples we will go. Fine. Now there are two numbers. There are two binary numbers. Example 1, 101, okay, plus 1101. Okay, there are two numbers. These are binary. Fine, these are binary numbers. Now you want to add them and tell the result. Okay, how to add? 101, 1101. Correct? You have to add them. How do you add always? From the right side, isn't it? Basic maths. Don't forget that. Don't start adding from this side. Okay, don't be so foolish. Now you have to add from right. Correct? Nothing there. So it is 1 itself. Okay, 1 plus 0. See the basic rules. 1 plus 0. Sum is 1, carry is not generated. So 1 plus 0 is 1 and no carry. Okay, next 0 plus 1, where it is? Here. 0 plus 1. 1 is sum, no carry. So you write 1, no carry. Am I right? But what? 1 plus 1. What happens now? 1 plus 1 has sum as 0 and carry as 1. So a carry will be generated with sum as 0 and nothing is there. So this 1 will be written and the answer is 10111. So the answer of 101 plus 1101 will be equal to 10111 in binary. This is how you add two binary digits. Am I clear here? Can I take one more example? Okay, say 10011 plus 110101. Any two binary numbers you are taking and you are adding. You already have the rules, you can add them easily. Okay, take them 1 0 0 1 1. Okay, 1 1 0 1 0 1. Am I right? Now you have to add these two numbers. Add, binary addition. Okay, start from the LSB, rightmost bit. 1 plus 0. Yes, 1 plus 0. Sum is 1, carry is 0. So sum I have written 1, no carry. Next is what? 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 will generate a carry, but sum will be 0. So 1 plus 1 is 1 0. Am I right? Okay. 0 plus 0 plus 1, 1. 0 plus 1, 1. 1 plus 1 again. 1 plus 1 will be a carry with 0 as the sum. So 1 written here and the answer is 1011011. Okay. See, it is a binary number. So you will not get any digits other than 1 and 0. So this is the result of the binary addition of 10011 plus 110101. Okay. So in this way you add the binary numbers. Am I clear here? Shall I give some assignments? Okay, you try them. I'll just write here. Okay, the first number 1001 plus 1001. Okay, both are the binary numbers. Add them using binary addition rules. Next, 11010 plus 101010. Now these two you have to add and send me the assignments. Okay, fine. Let me continue. The next level of this. What is the next level? This, when they give binary numbers and tell you to add, that can be of 1 mark. Okay, they give you the decimal number, okay, and tell them to add in binary. They give the decimal number, okay, and tell you to find the result of binary addition of those. How to do it now? First, convert that decimal number to binary number. You already know the rules of conversion, isn't it? A decimal number is given, you factorize and you get a binary number easily. Take a binary number and add them over. So, for example, say 16 plus 23. Okay, this is which type of number now? It is a decimal number, isn't it? Because 6, 2, 3, all digits will not come in binary. This is a decimal number. You have 16 plus 23. You have to do it in binary now. How to do? First, convert 16 to binary and then convert 23 to binary and then find the addition result. Okay. So, how to convert it into binary? Go on factorizing it with 2. 2 8s are 16. 0 is the remainder. 2 4s are 8. Again 0 is the remainder. 2 2s are 4. 0 is the remainder. 2 1s are 2. 0 is the remainder. Can you divide it further? Not possible. Collect the remainders. So it is 1 0 0 0 0. Am I right? This is nothing but what? 16. 16 in decimal is equal to 10000 in binary. Am I right? Similarly, convert what? 23. Okay. Okay. Do it, factorize it fast. 2 11s are 22. So 1 is the remainder. Am I right? 2 5s are 10. So 1 is the remainder. Then 2 2s are 4. 1 is the remainder. 2 1s are 2. 0 is the remainder. Am I right? Can you divide it further? Not possible. So collect the remainders from bottom to up. You know this. So what is 23? 1 0 1 1 1. Am I right? Now they have asked you to add this 16 plus 23 in binary. That means the binary equivalents of 16 and 23 have to be added. This is the rule. Now how to add them? You already know the basic rules of binary addition. Just apply them and find the sum. 0 plus 1, 1. 0 plus 1, 1. See, you know 0 plus 1. Sum is 1 and carry is 0. So 0 plus 1, 1. No carry. Here no carry. 0 plus 0, 0. 1 plus 1. You know this. 1 is the carry, 0 is the sum. So you write 1 here and hence 16 plus 23 will be 100,111. This is the answer. Okay. You have to just write this as answer 100,111. This is how you add the binary digits. Am I clear here? Can I say one more example? Okay. Any two decimal numbers you take, convert them to binary and write the result. Simple thing. 56 plus, okay, 132. These two are the numbers. First what you have to do? Convert this 56 in binary. Correct? Then convert this 132 into binary and add them. See, this actually is normally asked for 3 marks. Okay, or 2 marks also sometimes, but 3 marks. You are converting this one 1 mark, you are converting the another addend 1 mark, you are adding them both 1 mark. So it consists of 3 marks normally. Fine. So convert this first. Yes, 56. 28 2s are 56, isn't it? So 0 is the remainder. Then 14. 0 is the remainder. Then 2 7s are 14. 0 is the remainder. 2 3s are 6. 1 is the remainder. 2 1s are 2. 1 is the remainder. Can you divide it further? Not possible. Collect the remainders. So 56 is 1 1 1. Just write it separately so that it is easy to add. 1 1 1 0 0 0. Okay. This is the binary equivalent of 56. Am I right? Now taking 132, divide it, 2 6 are 12, correct? Am I right? Please see, is this fine? Okay. 66, 0 is the remainder. Then 33, 0 is the remainder. Am I right? Then what? 16 2s are 32, so 1 is the remainder. Then 2 8s are 16, 0 is the remainder, correct? Then 2 4s are 8, 0 is the remainder. 2 2s are 4, 0 is the remainder. 2 1s are 2, 0 is the remainder, correct? You cannot divide it further, take the reminders. So 132 can be written as 1 0 0, yes, 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0. Am I right here? So this you have already got. Now you need to add these two numbers. That's it. So how to add them? The basic rules you have, just add them. 0 0 0 plus 1, it is 1. 0 plus 0 0 0 1 1 again. Since it is 1 plus 1, carry is 1, sum is 0. So 1 plus 1, carry is 1, sum is 0, and the carry written back. So 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 is the answer of 56 plus 132. Is this completely fine? If you have not understood something, just rewind the video, see it again and try to get the concept very clearly. Okay. So having understood this binary addition, just let me give some assignments of this type where you are given the decimal numbers, you have to convert them to binary and add them. Okay. So take these as assignments, homework. Of course, everything is homework now, isn't it? But still, 511, okay, 511 plus 1023. Try this. Then last one, 64 plus 128. Okay, please try these two and send me as the assignment. Okay. Now, having learnt the binary addition, let us go to the next step, that is binary subtraction. Okay, two binary numbers are given, you are subtracting one from each other. Okay, now when you say 85 minus 60, okay, you do the normal subtraction like 5 and 8 minus 6 2. Okay, fine. Now what are these called as? What are these two numbers called as in your basic maths? The number from which you are subtracting, that number is known as minuend. Please remember these terms. Okay, that number is known as minuend. The second number which you are subtracting from minuend is known as subtrahend. Okay, that is known as subtrahend. Please remember these two terms, subtrahend, minuend and subtrahend. Okay, and see, when you are minusing the things, what you get is known as difference, isn't it? This is known as what? Difference. Okay, difference. But had it been like 9, okay, 85 minus 90, now what happens? You have to take one borrow from this and you subtract. Normal your maths, okay. In your maths you call this as borrow. In addition we called sum and carry, isn't it? Sum and carry. But in subtraction we call the same things as borrow and difference. Okay, borrow and difference. And the numbers are called as minuend and subtrahend. Okay. So when we are trying to write the basic rules of binary subtraction, we have to write them as minuend and subtrahend. The result is difference and borrow. I hope you have understood these terms now. While you have understood these terms, then I have to say the basic rules. Minuend is the number from which you are subtracting. Subtrahend is the number which you are subtracting from the minuend. The difference is what we get, the borrow is what we take. Okay. Now, having understood these terms, let us move to the basic rules of binary subtraction. 0 minus 0. You know that only 2 digits are possible, 0 and 1, and so only 4 combinations are possible. So 0, 0. Difference is also 0, borrow is also 0. 0 minus 1. What you are doing? 0 minus 1. Then what to do? When you do 0 minus 1, you take 1 borrow. Okay, you take 1 borrow. So, borrow should be 1 and the difference should be what? The difference should be, see, is it 0 or 1? See, 1 you have taken borrow. 0 minus 1, 1, okay, 1, and it is 0. Fine, normal. This is binary. 0 minus 1 will not be 9 here. Normally you say 10 minus 1, 9. Not like that. It is binary, isn't it? So 0 minus 1, 1 you are taking borrow. 0 minus 1 will be 1. Okay, and 0. So you are taking borrow. So borrow is also 1. And the difference that you got is also 1. Am I right? Please remember this rule. When you subtract 1 from 0, means 0 minus 1 when you do, difference will also be 1, borrow will also be 1. Please remember this rule. 1 minus 0, 1 minus 0 is, difference is 1. You don't take any borrow. So borrow is 0. 1 minus 1, neither difference nor borrow, both are 0. Okay, now have you understood the basic rules of this binary subtraction? Only this one is tricky. When it comes to 0 minus 1, you have to take 1 as the difference and 1 as the borrow. Okay, now let us go to the examples. Some examples we will see. Okay, take some binary numbers first. 1001 minus 101. Okay, these are the binary numbers. You have to subtract them. So 1001, correct, minus 101. You have to subtract them. Okay, so 1 minus 1, see, 1 minus 1, difference is also 0, borrow is also 0. So difference is 0, no borrow taken. 0 minus 0, same, difference is also 0, borrow is also 0. Now 0 minus 1, which came this second one, 0 minus 1, difference is 1, borrow is also 1. So difference is 1 and you are taking this 1 as the borrow. Okay, you call it as borrow. So let me write this. You have taken 1 from here. Okay, you have taken 1 from here, nothing is left there, so it will be 0. Okay, or else your normal differentiation, or normal what you do in subtraction, you just write 1 here. So 1 is written in difference, you have taken borrow, 1 minus 1 is 0. Now the answer is 100. Okay, your 1001 minus 101 will be 100. This is the answer. This is how you do the binary subtraction. Just follow these rules, basic rules what I have said, and you will get the answer very easily. I hope this point is clear. Okay, let me give one more example so that you will understand. Now this is 100, done. Let us take one more example. Say 10011, okay, 10011 minus 1101. Okay, this is a number given. How to subtract them now? 10011 minus 1101. Am I right here? Correct. You have to leave this space and write it. This is basic maths. I need not tell this. Fine. 1 minus 1, 0. Difference is also 0. Borrow is also 0. No need to take. 1 minus 0. Difference is 1. But no need to take borrow. Correct. 1 minus 0. Difference is 1. No need to take borrow. So 1 I have written. Fine. 0 minus 1 it is. 0 minus 1. Again, difference is 1. Borrow is also 1. So you are taking a borrow. Okay, I am writing 1 here, so that I have taken a borrow and 1 is the difference. Okay, 1 is the difference. Then what? Here already 1 is there, it means that here already 1 is there. So 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0 and 1 you are writing as it is. Okay, you are writing as it is. Can you say whether it is correct or not? Yes, is it right or not? Try to please find it out. Is it right or not? See here. Here you have taken a borrow, correct? Here you have taken a borrow. Let me not confuse. Here you have taken a borrow. Okay. So 0 minus 1. So borrow is also 1. Difference is also 1. And hence I have written difference, but borrow I have to write. Okay. Now when again you have taken this, okay, again it will be 0 minus 1 only, means you have to take one more borrow from here. Okay, this borrow what I have written, you have taken from here. From where do you take this borrow? You have to take it from somewhere, right? So borrow has been taken from here. Now it is 1 minus 1, correct? It is 0. When you have taken this as borrow, this is not left there, so it will be 0 itself. Okay, this is a bit tricky one, that's what I'll explain once again. Okay, 1 minus 1 you have understood, it is 0. 1 minus 0, 1. Okay, now what? 0 minus 1 is there. 0 minus 1, when I say difference is 1, borrow is 1. So difference I have written as 1 and I have taken 1 from borrow. Okay, 1 I have taken from borrow. But is there 1 here? No. Means that borrow also I have to take from here. Okay, and then it becomes 1 minus 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0, 0. Is there anything left? No, because this one I have already taken as borrow. Nothing is left. So 1, 1, 0 is the answer. And hence 1, 0, 0, 1, 1 minus 1, 0, 0, 1 will be 1, 1, 0. This is the answer. I hope this is clear now. Okay, just follow these basic rules. Only this will confuse you. Please go slow, rewind the video, see it correctly and try to find the answer. Okay, shall I give some assignments from this? Okay, the assignments given. Say 1, 1, 0, 1, okay, minus 1, 1, 1. Fine, try to find the answer for this. Then 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0 minus 1, 1, 0, 0. Okay, try to find the answers for these things. Okay, fine. Now let us move to the next level, and that happens to be, as you saw in the binary addition, you are given the decimal numbers and you convert them to binary first and then subtract. Okay, like 9 minus 5. Small numbers you take, 9 minus 5. Okay, first you convert 9 and 5 to binary and then subtract, correct? So 2 4s are 8, 1 is the remainder. Then 2 2s are 4, 0 is the remainder. 2 1s are 2, 0 is the remainder. Taken 1, so 9 will be equal to 1 0 0 1, correct? 1 0 0 1. Then 5, take the binary, factorize that. 2 2s are 4, 1 is the remainder. 2 1s are 2, 0 is the remainder. You cannot divide it further, just take this 1 0 1, that is 5. Okay, so 5 will be written as 1 0 1, correct? 1 0 1. Now take the difference of these two, 9 minus 5. How to do? 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1, difference is also 0, borrow is also 0, written. 0 minus 0, difference is also 0, borrow is also 0. 0 minus 1. Now what to do? Difference is 1, borrow is 1, correct? So difference is 1 and you have taken 1 as the borrow. Now immediately 1 is there, you have taken as the borrow, so nothing is left here, over. So this is the answer, 1 0 0 is the answer. Okay, 1 0 0 in binary. Actually 9 minus 5 is 4, normally in decimal. 9 minus 5 is 4. Now that 4 is written as 100 in binary. This is the meaning. Have you understood this? Just let me give a few assignments here also, and we will wind up this session. Okay, say 16 minus 11. Okay, 16 minus 11. Take this as assignment. Okay, then 39, okay, minus 26. Now please try to find the results in binary. Okay, now we have in this video understood binary addition and binary subtraction when the binary numbers are given, and also when the decimal numbers are given. When the decimal numbers are given, convert them to binary first and then follow these basic rules to add or subtract. Okay, now this will wind up binary addition and binary subtraction. But what if 26 minus 39 is given? That creates the problem now. We have not seen this. Okay, a bigger number minus smaller number is always easy to subtract. Smaller number minus bigger number, this needs an extra method to calculate. So binary subtraction, when done like this, like smaller number minus bigger number, needs a special method for calculation. That all we will study in the next class. Okay, thank you.